Episode 2, The Way of Stomach and the Secret of the Basket. Agirl and Bolingo had always whispered among themselves, "Why does this man eat like that?" Each time they carried food to him at Mama Agbo's buka, they watched in amazement as he swallowed meat like rainwater and cleared fish like broom sweeping sand. Even Bolingo once joked, "If this man dream of food, even angels will hide their manna." But soon, something changed. The man stopped coming to Mama Agbo's restaurant. No one saw him on the benches anymore, no sound of his spoon striking plate. At first, Mama Agbo assumed he had traveled. But after 2 weeks, worry began to bite her. "Oh, my biggest customer, where did he vanish to?" she sighed. The man's appetite had kept her buka alive some days. Without him, the bench looked empty. One market evening, fate answered her curiosity. As Mama Agbo carried her overloaded basket of peppers, onions, and dry fish, she suddenly bumped into him on the road. He was tall, dark, with a little stomach that danced like drum under his agbada. His name? Uncle Soji. "Mama put," he greeted, laughing. "Uncle Soji, where have you been hiding? My eyes have not seen you at the buka for weeks." "Oh," she said, her voice playful. He chuckled. "Oh, Mama Agbo, I've just been busy. And my car had some wahala, so moving around has been stress." Mama Agbo's eyes lit up with idea. "So it's car wahala that chased my biggest customer." She quickly suggested, "Why don't I start sending food to your house daily? That way, you no go stress again." Uncle Soji clapped his hands together, smiling wide. "And if you can do that, Mama put, then my life is solved." That evening, Mama Agbo prepared a mountain of food: rice, beans, plantain, fish, chicken, goat meat, the kind of arrangement that could make a king jealous. She carried Bolingo and Agirl along, showing them the way to Uncle Soji's house. From that day on, it became their new duty. After school, they would deliver the food baskets to Uncle Soji. At first, it looked simple. But with time, stress began to multiply like ants on sugar. Sometimes they came back from school tired and hungry, only for Mama Agbo to say, "Quickly, take this food to Uncle Soji before you even eat." Bolingo and Agirl would then trek the long, dusty mile to his house, stomachs growling, while the aroma of chicken, beef, and stew from the basket tormented them. What confused them most was this: Uncle Soji never paid. Every time they dropped the food, he only smiled and said, "Thank Mama Agbo for me." Agirl and Bolingo began to wonder, is Mama now dashing Uncle food for free? Or is there some hidden arrangement we don't understand? One fateful evening, as they walked the lonely path towards Uncle Soji's house, a silent agreement passed between them. Agirl looked at Bolingo. Bolingo looked at Agirl. Both smiled, their eyes saying what their mouths refused to speak. Finally, Agirl broke the silence. "Bolingo, today we must check what's inside this basket. My spirit is telling me." Bolingo hesitated. You and your wahala." But Agirl already set the basket down. When trouble knocks, Agirl is always the one to open the door. They uncovered the basket, and behold, inside was the kingdom of food: steaming jollof, fried plantain, pounded yam, egusi soup, peppered goat meat, fried fish, and a mountain of chicken laps. The aroma rose like incense to the heavens. Agirl gasped, "Oh, so Mama is dashing this Uncle Heaven's buffet every day." Before Bolingo could protest, Agirl grabbed one fat chicken lap, sank her teeth into it, and closed her eyes in joy. Bolingo, taste it. Life is too short." Bolingo shook his head, but his stomach betrayed him with a loud growl. He sighed, picked a piece of goat meat, and chewed. His eyes widened. "Yezu! Even my tongue is clapping." One bite led to another. One chicken lap became 2. Then fish. Then beef. Before long, half of all the protein had disappeared. Chicken bones lay scattered, goat meat reduced, fish skeleton shining. The soup still looked full, but the treasure was gone. Oh! What have we done? Bolingo whispered, his lips oily with stew. Don't worry, agirl replied, licking her fingers. We will cover it well. Nobody will know. After all, does Pepper count the fingers that touched it? They rearranged the food, covered it carefully, wiped their mouths, and carried the basket to Uncle Soji's house. Heartbeats racing, they knocked. He opened the door, looked at them as usual, and collected the basket. His eyes, however, lingered a second longer than usual, staring at their shining lips, their suspiciously oily faces. But he only smiled and said, "Thank Mama Agbu for me." Relieved, they turned and began walking away, their steps lighter with false confidence. They were just at the gate when suddenly Uncle Soji's deep voice boomed from behind. "Wait! Agirl! Bolingo! Come back here!" Their hearts dropped into their stomachs. The air froze. Even the crickets went silent. To be continued.